The wait is almost over. The Premier League will be back in 8 days. And one thing we should all pay attention to is the attacks of the traditional top 5 teams in England. And when I say the traditional top 5 team in England, I mean Chelsea, Arsenal, Manchester United, Liverpool, and Manchester City. A lot of you want to say, oh, Manchester United is not a big team anymore. Well, until you show me a team that has won 13 Premier League titles, then that's a discussion for another day. But like I was saying, we should all pay attention to the attacks of the top traditional 5 teams in England. Manchester United have Nguemo, Cunha, and Shesko. And along with the other strikers they have last season. Chelsea, they have Estevao, Pedro Neto, Bernard Gittins, João Pedro, Liam Delap, along with other 40 players there because Chelsea too side, they are too much. Then Liverpool has Wright, Ekitike, Mo Salah, Cody Gakpo, and then Arsenal, Gyökeres, Martinelli, Saka, and the rest. So in case the names are evading me. But then, where am I driving to? The attacks of these teams are gonna score a lot of goals next season. You all need to pay attention to the fact that this summer transfer window has mainly been a transfer window for attackers. Most teams have been buying attackers. And then I forgot to mention Manchester City. They have Ryan Cherki, Haaland, Doku also. But like I was saying, most teams have been investing a lot in the attacks. Attack. So you should expect a lot of goals next season from the top 5 traditional teams. And one thing I note, I feel is going to happen next season is these teams taking back their spot. I don't think teams like Aston Villa, Newcastle, or Tottenham can have a spot in the top 5 next season. The top 5 teams next season are going to be these teams that I mentioned, and a lot of goals. And I feel these top 5 teams are going to dominate and are going to override the smaller teams next. There's going to be a massive gap, in quality, especially in attack next season. The difference is going to be clear between the top 5 teams and the rest of the league. But like I was saying, expect a lot of goals next season. Goals galore next season. But who is going to win the league? Well, if I'm going to be biased, who I would say? Manchester United. But then the top 5 teams next season is going to be Arsenal, Man U, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Man City. The list I just mentioned is in no particular order, so Arsenal fans, calm your teeth. But like I said, expect goals next season.